and welcome to High Five for Penfield. Tonight we celebrate our 5th anniversary of Penfield Montessori Academy. My name is Dr. Maura Anderson and I am the head of school. As we wrap up this school year, I am so impressed with how our staff and students and families came together to navigate this most uncertain school year. It has not been easy, but from the very beginning, we focused on communication, we prioritized our mitigating factors for safety, and we made sure that students had what they needed, even though they were not in the buildings with us. We worked nights and weekends to make sure that the lessons were correct. We added IXL math and Lexia core reading programs just so the students could still get that core instruction in addition to the Montessori kits to provide fidelity to the Montessori method at home. So we are so excited that we are nearing the end of a wonderful school year in spite of the challenges the pandemic offered us. While we thoroughly enjoyed our remote experience and all of the support our parents gave to our children while learning from home, we all were so excited to return to the school building for hybrid in-person learning in February. And now that they're back in the classroom, we are really focusing on their social emotional learning and making sure that they have a way to express and act upon those emotions that may be confusing to them from such a confusing time as the pandemic. But we are in it together, and we know that we are better together at Penfield Montessori, and it is thanks to donors like you that we can focus on each individual child and provide that individualized instruction no matter the level we need to deliver it at. So thank you for taking a look at the wonderful array of auction items and doing your best to donate toward this cause of educating our children to the highest level of possible using the Montessori method. In addition to the auction, we have an amazing opportunity for you to double your impact. So if you don't find an item that you'd like to bid on, you can donate cash. Our wonderful Penfield Board of Directors have generously agreed to contribute $1 for every dollar that is donated, up to $5,000 tonight. So if you can't find anything, again, consider an amazing donation to support our students. Our board will make it go twice as far. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to the Scales family. Let's welcome Amy, Martise, Mason, and Max. Enjoy.
We never thought we'd be into Montessori, and then when we actually started learning about Maria Montessori and the Montessori way, we were really excited because it felt like it really fit with like our farming lifestyle, and it really fit with, you know, learning not just like your ABCs and, you know, how to do math or whatever, but also to learn how to like live life and be a responsible human being. So we love that Mason's learning about caring for creation. I think they were picking up garbage yesterday. And we also love how it's not like a one teacher to 35 students. They're really focused on the individual and making the individual child meeting their needs where they're at.
I've noticed since Mason started with PMA, he's a lot more emotionally intelligent. I like the fact that he has a feelings chart, and I like the fact that I've heard and seen Miss Sonia and Miss Maria kind of stop everything when a child is in duress for whatever reason, and I like the way that they approach how they respond to that. Okay, I noticed that you want to tell me about that's something that I didn't experience much. That's important. That's as important, if not more important, than them learning ABCs. That's going to come.
I first of all love that Penfield has just a range of students on all types of levels of social and emotional and behavioral, because I think it's really important for kids to learn how to interact with everybody. We just love that they're in touch with the whole student instead of just the academic students. We're we're farmers, we work in a nonprofit, we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars, but last year we were able to donate a CSA share for the High Five event. We're donating a CSA share again this year, which means community supported agriculture. So whoever bids on that is going to get 16 weeks of produce from our farm delivered to their house. We do have produce, and so we wanted to support in the way that we could to help Penfield continue to grow and expand and continue to serve the students that they serve.
Supporting Penfield allows us to send our children to public school, but have the access, the cleanliness, and the support of a private school. Now that we know Penfield exists, that's something that I'll always be willing to support, especially knowing that this is something that is accessible to students in the inner city, but many might not even know about it. So if I can spread that word and get some more at-risk students that good education, I feel like I'm obligated to do that in the best way.
Yeah, we love Penfield.
Yes.
Good evening. My name is Deanna Tillish, and I am proud to chair tonight's High Five for Penfield event in support of the Montessori Academy. This school personally means a great deal to me from two different perspectives. As a board member, I value the Academy's innovative approach to deliver individualized instruction for students of all abilities. Everyone in the classroom is included, and all talents are celebrated. Students receive a high-quality, hands-on education that also teaches compassion and develops social-emotional skills. As a parent of a child with special needs, I know firsthand the importance of an inclusive education. Our daughter Casey had integrated, customized schooling starting at age 3. So it is no surprise that our family strongly believes all children should have that same opportunity. We are grateful to Penfield Montessori for being diligent in making that possible. And this is why we need your support. You can help create a path for Milwaukee's youngest scholars to learn in a safe, nurturing, and inclusive environment through the online auction or with a donation. Exclusive to this evening, you can double your impact. The Penfield Montessori Board of Directors will do a dollar-for-dollar match up to $5,000. It's easy to show your support. Just text High Five 2021 to 76278 or visit our website penfieldmontessori.org/donate. On behalf of our entire school community, thank you for joining us tonight. Your support of Penfield Montessori will have a lasting impact on the families we serve.
I love Penfield Montessori because I like doing math.
I love Penfield because I love my teacher.
Don't forget to bid in our auction.
Don't forget to bid.
Hello again, and thank you for enjoying this special event with us. Before I introduce you to our next family, I'd like to remind you to keep bidding in our fabulous Gift Smart online auction. You have the rest of this evening to do so. Don't miss your chance to catch the Packer versus Vikings game at Lambeau Field, or bid on a Door County getaway in Fish Creek, yoga classes, or a tiki fire pit for the backyard. You name it, we got it. Just take a look and bid. All funds raised tonight benefit our Bright Futures Fund, which ensures that each Penfield student receives the educational, health and wellness, and family support that is needed to thrive in and outside of the classroom. And don't forget, the Penfield Board of Directors has generously agreed to contribute $1 for every dollar donated tonight, up to $5,000. Let's meet that goal. Thank you in advance for donating. At Penfield, we know that a child's future depends on more than just learning to read and write. Along with a solid academic foundation, our students learn to cooperate with others, value diverse viewpoints, and think creatively about real-world problems. Our integrated therapy, social emotional, and nursing services ensure that all students, including those with special needs, are healthy, growing, and prepared to tackle life's challenges. Thank you for celebrating with us. Your support will make a lasting impression on Penfield Montessori and the students that we serve, like Gia. Gia is a Yellow Room superstar at Penfield Montessori. I know she will inspire you just as she inspires me every day. Let's take a look.
Gia is 8 years old. She has cerebral palsy. Gia communicates with her teachers and peers through a eye gaze communication device. She uses buttons to answer questions, and she uses low-tech communication devices, shaking her head yes and no. I adopted Gia when she was a baby. We have been attending Penfield since she was about a year old. I chose Penfield Montessori for Gia. When they opened the school portion of it, I just wanted to be a part of it. Since attending Penfield Montessori, Gia has become more verbal, like speaking out. She's learned how to press the button to communicate. She gets excited. She's more engaged with the community. At a previous school that Gia attended, when I would come into the classroom, she would be sitting in the back or on the side, where the more able kids would be in the center of the classroom engaged. That was hard to see, like almost as if she didn't matter. At Penfield, when you walk in, she's in the center and she's receiving the exact same education as all needs. That's what made it different. At Penfield Montessori, Danny tends to put Gia in the middle of the group, allowing her to be a part of everything. When questions are asked, they ask Gia directly, even though she doesn't respond verbally. She has structured her classroom to accommodate her unique needs, never excludes her. Gia is excelling at Penfield, I believe, because of their personalized care. They take time to get to know each child individually. It makes me feel happy that people care enough to support this school system so that kids like my Gia can thrive and continue to receive an education. I can't imagine taking Gia to another school.
Thank you again for participating in tonight's High Five for Penfield virtual event. Be sure to keep bidding on our array of auction items or text High Five 2021 to 76278. And remember, you can double your donation thanks to the Penfield Montessori Board of Directors. Before the night comes to a close, I'd also like to acknowledge our generous donors. A sincere thanks to Baker Tilly, Chase Bank, Kramer Krasselt, Deloitte, and Ernst & Young for making High Five for Penfield possible.
Thank you for celebrating with us.